I'm going to keep it real short and sweet. I think Sean Strickland absolutely dominates. I don't think that Fluffy's going to have any success trying to wrestle him. I don't think he's going to have any success backing him up. I think that this is the right style. I think I could be way off, but I just don't see it. I see Anthony having so much success against guys that are actually afraid to wrestle because of cardio. I don't believe Sean Strickland is that guy. I think he's very sound in his wrestling department. I don't think he's going to have a problem defending the strikes. If he can defend strikes and be right in Israel's face and not get touched up, he walked out of that fight with the belt without a single scratch on him.
Yeah.
It's tough to say who I think is going to walk out on top. I lean a little towards Fluffy, and the reason why is because I know what Fluffy is going to show up. Fluffy's performances are very consistent, and he's a
Fight week energy is in the air as top contenders and veterans weigh in on a clash that promises fireworks inside the octagon. At Ultimate Fighting Championship Houston, all eyes turn to a gritty middleweight showdown between two men known for relentless pressure, iron wills, and zero quit. Across the locker room, fighters are split. Some believe this is tailor-made for a brutal stand-up war, the kind where pride matters as much as power. Others see a tactical grind, a battle of pace, durability, and who breaks first under suffocating pressure. Several strikers point to the razor-sharp jab, constant forward movement, and 5-round cardio that can drown opponents in volume. If this turns into a boxing match, one fighter says, it's going to be a long night for anyone trying to keep up. They expect relentless pressure, trash talk mid-fight, and a pace that forces mistakes. But grapplers and well-rounded contenders see a different path. They highlight explosive entries, scrambles, and the ability to drag fights into chaotic territory where technique meets survival. All it takes is one level change. Another predicts, if this hits the mat, everything changes. Veterans emphasize durability on both sides. Neither man is known for backing down. Neither man fades easily. That combination often produces unforgettable wars, the kind where momentum swings round by round and judges hold careers in their hands. Location matters too. Fighting in Houston means a loud, fight-savvy crowd that rewards aggression. Expect roars for every exchange, every takedown attempt, every moment of heart.
very reliable fighter. And we don't always get that with Sean. And the reason why I say that is because the rumors and the reputation that Sean has is so high. Like the rumors about his skill level in the gym is just on another level. Pro boxers say he can hang with anybody pro boxing. Wrestlers are like, this guy can wrestle. And then, you know, jiu-jitsu guys are like, yo, he's got great jiu-jitsu. But when he goes out and fights, it's jab, teep kick, jab, teep kick, jab, teep kick. So like, that's inconsistent to what we know he's capable of. Now, I think that Fluffy is that guy who's not going to get frustrated or flustered by the presence that Sean Strickland brings.
Sean Strickland's style is very, very difficult to deal with. Very difficult. I fought Sean Strickland, but his style has just kind of progressed and evolved a little bit since that. Sean is a guy that has a pace that he can put on you. And he has a style that is very difficult to deal with. And if you're not prepared for a style like that, and that pace, it's like it just slowly builds, gets bigger and bigger until now you can't deal with it. And so I think Fluffy Hernandez has to test him right away by trying to ground him, because if you don't, Sean is going to be in your face and you'll be surprised that you just can't hit him as easy as you thought you would be able to hit him. You know, I ain't breaking the bank nowadays, so I might go ahead and put 100 on that. I'm going to do that for Strickland because I like those odds.
Mate, I don't know. You know what? Of all the people, though, you kind of think Sean's got the style to beat Hernandez.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're right.
Like, it's a good fight for him.
Yeah.
Both guys are just going to walk each other down and just try to box each other up.
Yeah.
And Sean's actually quite good at that. How am I going to say? Like, fighting efficiently, kind of in your face, always pressure, but he's also defensively pretty sound. So he likes those sort of fights, those 5-rounders.
You know, if Sean Strickland had a little bit more power, I think it would give him a much better chance. He's not necessarily known for that. He's more of a volume striker. He tires you out. Similar to the pressure that Hernandez brings, he does it in the striking realm by taking away space and backing you up. But Hernandez, I don't think is going to take too many steps backwards. I think he's going to be the guy that's going to be pressuring, and Strickland is very good fighting going backwards as well. It's not his strength, however. And when you have a grappler like Hernandez who knows how to control and put out a fire no matter what you're bringing, it's hard to go against Hernandez right now. So I like Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Oh man, I'm so excited for that fight. You know, Hernandez is one of the guys that I saw come up. We've actually were scheduled to fight in circumstances where the fight didn't happen. But I mean, as of late, I mean, and it's always like his fight style is just crazy. He just goes and goes and goes, and his gas tank is crazy, especially with the way he fights. He strikes, he gets in there, he makes it ugly, and he just breaks his opponents. He just breaks them mentally, physically, just with the pure pace. His last fight against Roman Dolidze, it was insane because Dolidze is a high level grappler, and Hernandez made him look like a beginner. And I mean, it was a one-way ticket. It was just one. Hernandez, it didn't even look like he struggled once. And then you have Strickland. Keeping that guy on the ground is I speak from experience, keeping that guy on the ground, that is another task. And then breaking him physically and mentally, that is not an easy task. And if things don't work, he just fights his style. He's going to chip down, throw that jab, throw the cheap, and get a hit on point. So, I mean, this can go either way, but if I have to put money on it, I'm probably...
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
So what's this fight week been like for you so far?
Quiet. Yeah, it's really gentrified down here. It's like fucking white and boring. I like it. It's been nice.
Did you buy a gun here in Texas?
No, I should though. I don't think there's waiting periods. No, I thought I'd have to. Houston's supposed to be like ranked 4th in the most dangerous city, which sounded a little exciting, you know. It's always anytime you go in and get water and you think you're gonna get mugged, it makes life a little better. But no, it's real white, real boring, real safe here. Yeah.
What about your opponent?
I mean, he seems like a really boring white man, you know. American kids, American wife, like, you know. I'm sure he appreciates the gentrified Houston.
So, what do you think about him, though? Do you think he's like? What are you expecting from him in the fight?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I'm imagining a wrestle, right? I mean, that's what he does. He does a little stand up and then wrestles. I don't know. I've really watched him fight. I've seen some highlights of him choking motherfuckers out. It kind of looks cool, but I don't know. What do you think he's going to do?
I have no idea. I'm the wrong person to ask.
You're the wrong person. This is your job. You've watched every one of his fights, I'm sure. Like, what would you think he's going to do?
He's going to fight you. He's going to try and punch you.
He's going to what?
He's going to try to punch you.
Well, yeah, of course. But do you think there'll be any wrestling taking part? No.
Probably.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, it's MMA. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, we'll go out there and fight. You know, it'll be nice. I'll hit him. He'll hit me.
And you'll have a good time on Paramount.
Oh, yeah, no. Paramount, man. Yeah, it's real quiet there. I like it, man. You gotta like lose fights more often. Just going back to the Apex here with you guys. It's real quiet. No one's here. Is that like a bad sign for the MMA world, or is it just this card?
No, I think it's more about Texas.
Yeah, Texas is really boring here, guys. Like, it's nice so I could walk down the street and like nobody who knows who the fuck I am. It's really like in Nashville when I cornered Kurt, dude, I couldn't leave my hotel. But here it's like fucking ghost town. I love it. And, you know, Paramount's cool. I mean, they fucking ruined Halo, but other than that, you know, they made it gay. But other than fucking ruining, like, a childhood memory and legend to me, I mean, Paramount's cool. We don't make more money, but, you know.
I'd love to get your opinion on some current events. Are you down for that?
Fucking, man, why not, dude? It's real quiet here today. It's nice. No one to make fun of. There's no earring man. What's his name? I like that guy. Oscar? Yeah, dude, he's actually trains at Extreme. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, he's fought, too. He's won a couple fights, too.
No shit, has he?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
So, who do you think has Nancy Guthrie? Where do you think she is? Do you know who that is?
Dude, I don't give a fuck, dude. I mean, like, I don't know. I know the gun shop owner that fucking gave him the list of gun purchases, FBI. Fuck that guy. I think he's like armor bearer or something.
Similar in style, in my opinion. Both maybe the cardio kings of the division. Both have a great output usually. Sean Strickland's very sound defensive wrestling, though he doesn't use it offensively that much, more of a defensive wrestler. He does have good grappling abilities to get back up to his feet, especially. And Hernandez, I think, is more offensive than Strickland with the wrestling, definitely. But I don't think he's going to be able to control Strickland at all. Strickland's not an easy guy to control. I think this fight's going to end up being on the feet. I think it's going to be a good ass fight. I think this is going to be fight of the year type fight, if you ask me. These guys are just going to get in there and throw down Max Holloway style, point to the canvas and just go. I don't know who wins it. I think I'm leaning towards Fluffy, but I will not be surprised if Sean got it done.
No, it's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait. It's gonna be a miserable fight. Like there's gonna be a level of misery there that you just don't. It's hard to train for. Like it's hard to train for that kind of misery. Just that it's gonna be like 4th round, 5th round, like 5 more minutes of the parasite.
Man, I like Fluffy, bro. Like Fluffy's probably to me one of my favorite fighters, bro, right now to watch.
Really?
Fluff Dog. But I don't think he gets it done with Strickland, bro. I don't. I was talking to Calvin Costello about this. Because you think about stylistically, you know who beat Fluffy? Kevin Holland with hands.
But Kevin Holland is a wild card, though.
No, but it really doesn't matter, bro. Because the reality is that Sean Strickland is a level above.
Correct.
He's fucking a different style. He pressures people. Like he's going to fight Fluffy. Like he's not gonna take a step back, dude. And I'm going for Fluffy. I want Fluffy to win. But if you're asking me, we're more likely I'm gonna probably put the money. Fuck, and this one hurts, dude. Because I love Fluff Dog. But I favor Strickland there because of experience and just style, bro.
I would give Hernandez he's got the better grappling. I just don't know if he's got the wrestling to take Sean down. Sean's very hard to take down, and when you do get him down, he's very difficult to keep down. Everyone that I've ever talked to out of Strickland Tours, like, yeah, man, like trying to hold him down is a pain in the ass. Talked to Johnny Eblen. Johnny Eblen's like, man, I was struggling. I'd get him down. Sure, I'd get him down easy, but then holding him down was different. As soon as he hits the ground, he's already making his steps to get back up to his feet. He doesn't settle on bottom. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. So, look, I love this fight. Anthony Hernandez, and Sean Strickland. Great fight, man. Great fight. So, I look at it, I think to myself, Anthony's going to have a tough task ahead of him, but I'm leaning towards Anthony Hernandez in this fight.
Like, Fluffy's a hard guy to train for because there's nobody that really fights like him. That like has that pace. So a lot of my training is like my wrestling rounds are outside of sparring. I'll get guys. But you see me spar today. You just like go with a guy until he becomes a dead body. Then I get another guy.
We know that Hernandez is going to go forward. Typically, he's going to look for the takedowns, and he's not a guy that holds people down too much. Yeah. He has the record for just taking people down over and over and over again. Well, that's good for Hernandez and it's good for Strickland because Strickland's going to get back to his feet. He's very, very good at doing that. He is Sean. He's very hard to hold down. If he does get taken down, he's got an uncanny way of getting back to his feet. Well, that suits Fluffy because he lets them back up anyway. Sean is also very good at fighting on his back foot, which he's going to have to do a little bit because Fluffy will be coming forward. He's the shorter guy. He's going to look to close the distance. So Sean's going to be pumping out that jab like he always does, working on the back foot until he starts to wear down his opponent. Like, was it Abus Magomedov? In the first round, he took a bit of an arse kicking. But then in the second round, when he was tired, he went forward. So Sean does have that power and he does have that reckless style when the time's right. For the most part, he does fight very defensively on the back foot, predominantly the jab. A lot of teep kicks. When he has the time and the rhythm, he'll come with the too. If they don't show up, if Fluffy second guesses himself, like Israel Adesanya did, we know that Sean's going to go forward. I mean, he almost finished Izzy at the, I think it was the end of the first round or the start of the second round. He just unloaded with that combination. Sean's got really underrated ground game. Right, so I don't think Fluffy's going to pull off a submission. The only way Sean will get submitted is if he gets taken down, gets mounted, gets beaten a few times, takes a few shots and makes a mistake. That's when he'll get submitted. Other than that, I don't see a submission threat for Sean. He's going to use the reach, the range, the teeps, the movement, the backward movement, and he'll just stay calm and see what Fluffy gives him.